Welcome to This and That Gaming. My name is Nathan, and today I'm going to be taking you through everything you need to know about our first type of freak, the Screamer. Screamers are kind of like the watchdogs of the zombie hordes, and I'm going to be telling you all about them. So first we have their primary effect, which is the scream. Now, the scream they emit when they detect the player is one of the loudest things in the entire game, and it will call every zombie within range to the screamer's location, which is generally right next to where you're standing. They won't scream right away. When they see you, they will make a beeline for you, and then when they get within range, they will scream, and all the other zombies will come running, like you see up there on the ridge. They are not limited to calling in just regular zombies. The other freaks like the Juggernaut, the Feral, and the Bloater are also attracted to this scream. As you can see over there, I got a big old Juggernaut coming in because he heard him. Screamers are most effective at their job when you simply don't know where they are, but they have seen you already. Another effect of their scream is that it will stun your character if you are too close to him when he starts screaming. The effect seems to be based on how close you are to him, but it shouldn't ever last longer than a second or two. This is significant in larger groups. Moving on to identifying and killing Screamers. Now, Screamers stand about half a head taller than the regular zombies in the game, and their most distinguishing characteristics, which I'll use Gregory here to demonstrate, is that they are very pale, and they have no shirt, and they are always bald. They always look like this every single time. So if you see no arms and they're really pale, that's a Screamer. Screamers are the first type of freak undead that you'll see start spawning in your game. Now, that being said, they have all the weaknesses of regular zombies. You can shoot them in the head, you can sneak up on them, like this guy right here. Doesn't even see it coming, obviously. And you can also run them over, which works beautifully. They don't have enough time to start screaming. They don't do any additional damage to the car. And what I like to call the blitz. Now, if you don't have ammo or if he doesn't see you, and you just sprint right at him if you've got the stamina and just smack him, it'll stop him from screaming and it'll take him out. The Screamer's icon on the map is this very thin gentleman with the Wi-Fi signal right there, and they like to spawn in infestations primarily, and they also spawn basically anywhere a regular zombie would spawn. They don't tend to spawn indoors unless it's an infestation, so if you're exploring a house and it's not an infestation, don't count on a Screamer. That being said, if they see you and you don't see them, they will follow you into a structure, and that obviously has poor results. So my recommendation is just kind of make sure there's none around before you do things, because if they sneak up on you when you're inside and scream, you're dealing with all those zombies inside. Screamer behavior around other survivors is fairly predictable. If another survivor comes within range of them, they will scream the house down. Now, the other survivors dealing with the Screamer is kind of a mixed bag. They are occasionally very helpful. If they have crossbows, they like to use them, but they're so unpredictable when it comes to Screamers, I wouldn't count on them on being a reliable way to get rid of Screamers. 3 tips to keep in mind when dealing with these guys is, like all other zombies, they are attracted to sound, so they will come and investigate. My second tip is that when dealing with infestations with Screamers in it, Screamers tend to not leave the infestation until all the other zombies have already left or been dealt with and killed. Then they will expose themselves and come out of the building. It's not totally reliable, but it is helpful. My third tip is that no matter what else you're fighting, always prioritize the Screamer. Screamer's ability to make the situation infinitely worse cannot be overstated. So always deal with the Screamer first if you can. Okay guys, that was my quick guide to Screamers in State of Decay 2. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Yeah, thanks for watching and have a good night. Me and Gregory we're out of here.